Hello there, friends. This is your free stuff and killer deals for the week of October 30th, 2021. I'm your host, Wes. With me, as always, my good friend Roots. Roots, how are you doing on this fine Saturday evening?
I'm doing good. Nice and warm. My house isn't burning down. No catastrophes that I know of. Saw Dark Angel last night in Zimtalk stream, and it was cool. It was fun. I am having a good night. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I'm excited. I'm actually very excited for the week ahead. On the channel, to be quite honest. I'm excited for tomorrow's show as we've got a lot to unpack from the past week in VR news. A lot happened, people talked about, and I can't wait to get into it, lend a little bit of unique
Mm,
perspective as we always seem to do. I'm excited for tonight's show. I mean, we've got all these awesome deals. We got 3 months of Viveport to give away.
that's crazy.
Um,
I didn't even
and
know
I'm
Oprah
excited.
was going to make an appearance until I saw the notes. I was like, that's crazy.
Well, I think we're gonna do a drawing as we
Oh,
normally do
so
because we
she's
only
not
got
making
one.
it. She's teasing.
Yeah, we've only got one key to give away. So I want to do take our friends who couldn't catch it live into consideration, and we'll go ahead and do a drawing in our usual style, and we will give it out on Wednesday. And you're not going to want to miss Wednesday because Wednesday is going to be a very special show for us as it is game of the month. No, it's game of the month and so much more. We've been teasing it for some time that we're getting ready to move into the virtual strangers 2.0
Finally.
phase, and we're going to start kicking all that off on Wednesday. So Wednesday we'll give away Viport. We've got game of the month. We've got other giveaway. We're going to give away In Death Unchained, and we do have more than one of those.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of stuff coming up starting Wednesday. But again, an awesome episode tomorrow and an awesome episode tonight as well. I'm just excited, man. I can't wait to get into this. A lot of work has gone in to what's getting ready to happen here, and can't wait.
That's so much crazy. I can't wait as well. And it's funny. Mepper says he just watched MRTV and is surprised so many are considering getting a Pimax, considering the future Pimax, given the cost and their history. And that's my thought too. Is like, I don't know, man. They had struggled to get their product out on time when there was no pandemic. I don't know what Pimax would do with anyone. I love they've got such amazing stuff when it's all said and done. If you get your product down the road, it just baffles me that I want tangible. I want to buy it. I want to know that I can. I don't know, man. It's just weird to me.
Yeah, do you know the skeptical hippo roots?
No.
Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical hippo about this one, but that's something we're gonna get into tomorrow and deep dive into as well as you
Yes.
know Facebook, Oculus Connect, and so many other things as well. But yeah, man, standalone with 11 cameras on it, Rich. There's 11 cameras on that headset, but
Wow.
only one XR2 chip, which I'm pretty sure has a limit of 6 or 7. So, you know, good
Hmm.
on Pimax for stretching the boundaries of what's possible in VR, I guess.
Mm. Well, IMAX is like that person that, and everybody knows somebody that, like, it doesn't matter what story you tell them, like their story, they've got to come back with a story that's even better. Like, oh, dude, well, let me tell you about mine. Mine's got 11 cameras, and it's it's like at some point, just make your product, make it original, and they got the FOV, dude. No one else has done FOV like them. They just don't need to acquiesce to every single person and just put out one
Dude,
product. That's it. Just one.
dude,
Just one.
that headset is like it is literally. And let's be clear. This is a hypothetical headset. This isn't a product that's out. This is what they say that they're going to be able to do in a year. Um, it's literally the boundary of what's possible today with the technology. And I don't mean in just one facet. I mean every facet of that long laundry list of features is literally as far as the technology is could possibly go today. Um, which, and I don't want to do tomorrow's show starting right now, but it begs a couple of questions. Like, one, are they going to be able to do this within a year? And two, if they can't do it within a year, is it still going to be so cutting edge when they do release it? But anyway, we will get to that
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm so tempted to just run down lists. Traveling man's bringing shit up. Stop, traveling man. That's tomorrow's topic.
Tomorrow's the show. Tonight is about the deals, and we have a ton of great Halloween deals to get into. But before we do any of that, let's say hello to our friends in chat. Techno Glitch is in the house. What's up, friend? As is Onakazi. Mash Daddy, still on vacation, I believe. What's up, Masher? Thanks
9
for
days.
joining us.
9 days at the
9 days.
the Magic Kingdom and Universal. If we all could have that kind of, I told you it's New York, bro. You live in New York, you're rich. I'm just telling you. That's what I heard. Anyway.
9 days is like 2 of our vacations. Like
it's almost
we do 4.
It's too
we're
much.
Ready to go home.
It's too much. Although they're probably smart. They're probably taking 2 or 3 days in the middle and just chilling at the pool and stuff, because you don't always have to be at the park. Kind of space it out.
I know Masher, he's done at least 2 days worth of content, so he can't be out at the park all the time.
No, I got his wife is the best, dude. Your wife and his wife are so patient and so understanding with all the time it takes. It's so cool.
They understand we're doing something special here, Roots. They understand what we're trying to build. And everyone else is about to understand as well. Four Wheeling in the house, as is Meow Meow the Gamer Cat. Wolveraza in the house, as is Berber Cat. What's up, friend? He says In Death doesn't get enough love, especially In Death Unchained. And as much as we've talked about that game, that's going to be one of our main topics tomorrow is In Death Unchained. A lot of cool stuff going on with that title. What's up, Traveling Man 3775? What's up, EV Man versus Gas Archangel? Hey. Thanks for coming by. Mapper, Mr. Tasselhoff. He says, Day Stranger here for the full show. Awesome. And let's see. Always scroll up. Berber Cat in the house. And I think that is our crew tonight. And we're rolling, Roots. We're rolling, and we're ready to get into these deals. Hey, Wifey. Wifey's in the chat. Wifey been doing the timestamps this week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
awesome.
She decided, we had Corporate Zombie doing them, and all his work went into the trash can for like weeks, and then finally he stopped doing it. And now that we've got all that sorted out, Wifey's picked up the mantle and said, people need their timestamps. So she's been doing that while I'm at work.
That's awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, people do love timestamps. So Michelle, I appreciate you for sure. And you're awesome.
Driven by loves them. Driven by, I left a comment the other day saying a lot of the crap we talk about he's not interested in. So
what's driven by you, son? How dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah. Well, I guess this is sometimes people hear this when we talk, Wes.
Blah 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 blah.
It's a travesty, but I
It is. Indeed. Ashley Trouble, what's up? That's my sister. She's joining us as well. How's it going? They recently got an Oculus Quest here a few months back.
Oh my God.
Well.
So this is perfect for you, Ashley. We have all the sales for you.
Yeah, well, I know she was excited for Resident Evil 4, which I think you might be going live to stream later tonight, right?
I am going to be streaming some Resident Evil 4, and Wes convinced me not to start over, which I agree. Everybody does the beginning area. Dude, everybody's so excited about that. And I can't talk about it, damn it. But I'll tell you, Resident Evil 4 is an amazing game, and definitely a good time to come into VR, Ashley, for sure.
Yeah, it's really the only thing I've played for strictly for fun this week. Like even since the episode Wednesday, I've been back in playing it just because it's so awesome. Not that it's the only thing I've played. I've played a lot of VR for things I'm working on behind the scenes, but when it comes to stuff that we're pretty much finished with coverage, and I'm going back to play. Resident Evil 4 is it this week.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's getting me into VR. I mean, I got that Guardian of the Galaxy game, which is a really cool flat game, but I keep going back to Resident Evil 4. I just I see what's going on in that story. It's getting so good, and I feel like it's the same thing that people hate about it. I guess, or not hate, but knock it for being a little too easy. Right up my alley, bro. I don't. I want. I want to. I want to play through the game. I don't want to spend 15 years on this thing. I got time. I got shit to do. So,
Yeah. Anyway, be sure to tune in for that. Probably not too long after we get done here. Root's going to dive into that. Um, deals, Roots, deals and deals and deals. Halloween sales in full effect, and we've got all of the best picks from every platform for you. But before we get into any of that, let's start the way we always do with your PlayStation Plus reminder for the month of October. The month of October, the end is at hand, Roots, and if if this goes another week, this will be the last week for the October titles. Hell Let Loose, this month's PlayStation 5 title. I love that they're giving away a PS5 title every month, Roots. It really it's amazing considering that the platform's only been around for a year now, and we've already got all these games for free, or at least included with our subscription.
yeah. And if you are watching the Discord, which if you're not a part of, I question your soul. Um, Wes and who was it? Somebody else linked $38 for PlayStation Plus for a year. So I mean, that's like so cheap. That's like a 350, less than 350 a day. I mean, a month. That's a good deal.
Yeah, yeah, and it's something that if you have PlayStation VR or not, it's something that you want because you need it for
Hmm.
multiplayer in 99% of the games. If you want to play multiplayer, you got to have PlayStation Plus. But even if you don't have want to play multiplayer, the 3 games a month that they give you, and they're giving 6 next month,
Oh my
including
god!
3 awesome VR titles.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, again, that's another one we're going to talk about tomorrow, but it's worth the $36 easily, or 38 rather. But I mean, it's don't get me wrong, it's normally $60. If you go onto the PlayStation website and buy it, it's $60. But you can catch it on sale through various websites for $39, and that's what I always do. I generally tend to buy a year or two of it at a time because you'll catch it even on a for 35 sometimes, and typically when I see it for 35 or less, I'll buy multiple years
You can
so
stack
that
them, right?
I'm locked in. Yeah, yeah, you can stack them.
Yeah. And the coolest part is, and a lot of people, and I didn't even know this until I started really dealing with mine. Everybody focuses on your monthly games, right? Because they get added to your PlayStation Plus library forever. As long as you have PlayStation Plus, doesn't matter if this game's a year and a half from now, you'll still have access to it, right? As long as you got your PS Plus. But they also have rotating games, like a catalog of what, like 20 games, that they'll have that you have access to. Like I play Resident Evil 7 um, with my PS Plus, and I don't own it. It's just one of those free games. I don't know if it's always going to be there. I mean, they could change it at some point, but those ones are cool too, and they've got some good titles as well.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not sure if everybody gets that or if it's just for PlayStation 5 owners. It's something they started doing when they launched
hmm.
PS5, and I think it might be like something for PS5 owners to use. But I don't know. I don't know either way.
Either way, it's
That,
amazing. The games. I mean, you
yeah,
already got the PS Plus anyway. You need it for multiplayer if you want to play Firewall Zero Hour with me and Wes and Tech and Eric, and Roy Schwartz. It's a must have.
and AJ in the chat says just dropping by to wish y'all a happy
Hey,
spooky Halloween. Thanks for stopping by, bro, and same to you. Happy holidays. It's my favorite one.
hell yeah, dude. You can take candy from us. We're not really strangers, I swear. Um, I promise it won't be
Right.
tainted.
When we first started talking about doing new intros and stuff for the channel, one of the things I had in mind, and this was years ago, but I mean, when we first started talking about doing a new intro and stuff, one of the things I had in mind was an animation where like a white van rolls up and then the back doors fly open and then like these little caricatures of Roots and I are in the back trying to hand VR headsets to children. Uh, So
I think that could be taken the wrong way, but I think that would actually be really good. And I like that. I like that picture. That's like maybe
maybe
three,
next
4 years
time.
down the road, right?
Yeah, maybe next time we got to find a good animator to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, now we could have Masher driving, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Mash, you can drive the getaway. I mean, the van, and we'll be good to go.
Anyway, also available with PlayStation Plus this month, Mortal Kombat 10 and PGA Tour 2 2K21. So three flat titles, but again, bro, it's freeze free. Pick up your free stuff while you still can. Next month is really going to be a big one for PlayStation VR. Again, Roots, three amazing VR titles added on top of the
Oh
usual
God.
offerings next month. So it promises to be a banner month, a month to remember for PlayStation VR.
Yeah. Well.
Because I don't think that they would be doing that if they weren't planning on focusing on PSVR this month. Now, what that means, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll reveal a little bit of news regarding the new headset, but they're saying that these three titles are to celebrate the fifth anniversary of
Oh.
PlayStation VR. But the anniversary for PlayStation VR was October. So really, are you just late? I mean, what's going on? I think there's
Hmm.
more to it than that. I think that they're trying to drum up a little bit of interest in PSVR for some kind of news or event that may be happening in the near future.
Yeah. Well, remember Anthony said why? Why get the PlayStation VR with the PlayStation 5? What's the point? And I say, why not? There's so many amazing titles. I don't know, man. The fact that we still got stuff being released and this thing's a beast, I say it's a good idea.
Absolutely. And what else is a good idea is to pick up some cheap games for your brand new PlayStation 5 while you can. The PlayStation Halloween sale is in full effect. Tons of great horror themed VR games, and some of which that aren't horror. On some of these deals, Roots are the cheapest I've ever seen on some of these games. But let's take a look here. What's available? One thing that's available is this Affected the Manor Complete Edition. So this just launched on PlayStation VR a couple of days ago, and this is uh, the new kind of a deluxe edition of the Affected the Manor experience, which for those of you who don't know, is kind of like this VR haunted house that you have to walk through. You have a couple different paths that you can choose. But this new complete edition also includes the gauntlet mode, which is kind of a speedrunning mode, and it also includes the darkness mode, which is a new path through the mansion, and the only light that you have to see your way through it is from a candle that you're holding.
Mm.
So extra dark, extra spooky. All of this stuff is coming with a brand new $10 price tag for this title. But if you pick it up right now, there's a 20% launch discount. So $8 to pick up Affected the Manor Complete Edition right now on PlayStation.
Wow, it's a good deal. $8, huh? Perfect
Yeah,
time
well,
to
I
go
mean,
through a haunted mansion.
right, and it's got visual overhauls and all of the cool goodies that have been coming to the other platforms over the last year have now made their way to the PlayStation VR version. And the cool thing about it is, if you're for whatever reason, if you like the older version of the game, or maybe you like the older graphic style of the original, they're actually two separate
Hmm.
entries on the PlayStation Store. You can still get the old one, but everyone who owns the old one already can pick up the new version for free.
Oh,
It's two different things in the library.
cool. Well, I guess there must have been somebody or enough people that played the new one and said, I like the old way, right? So,
Yep, yep. Anyway, $8 for that, totally worth it. Also worth it. A Chair in the Room Green Water, one of the an underrated title in my opinion. One of the games that gets overlooked this time of year for some reason. It's only $10 right now on the PlayStation Store. And then we come to Arizona Sunshine. A lot of people are hyped for the release of After the Fall, We now have a solid release date on that coming out in early December. Um, People can't wait for their VR zombie killing multiplayer game to jump in there with their friends and have a good time. Well, you don't have to wait because Arizona Sunshine's been doing that for years now, and it's on a great sale this week.
Oh
$8
God.
to pick up Arizona Sunshine on PlayStation VR, and if you want to throw a few more bucks down and get the $11 deluxe version, you can have all of the DLCs that they release for it as well. So that's what I would go for if I were
Get the
you.
11.
$11.
Absolutely.
And you'll have all that extra content when you finish up the main campaign.
That's crazy. You know, I mean, I guess we're starting to get accustomed to it, you know, because it's been a bit that Arizona Sunshine's been going down in price because the new game's coming out. But it wasn't that long ago. It was $40 all day, every day. And we actually complained about it. It was like, dude, man, like, drop the price. Now $8. Fuck, man. $11. How do you pass that up for everything? If you don't own this and you have a PlayStation VR, I say get it.
This is a game that I have bought on every platform. I bought it on Quest. I bought it on PC. I bought it on PlayStation with all the DLC. Um, you know, for what it lacks in terms of like the game's a little bit linear. It could be a little more interactive. I mean, it is an older VR game. It's still the best at what it does. It's still the best co-op zombie shooter game that I've played, and it's a game that I often return to with friends and family. And I mean, there's a reason why I just bought this game on Quest 2 weeks ago. It's because it continues to be a go-to for me with regards to co-op multiplayer.
How much is it on the Quest? Because Ashley said, your sister said that she bought it for $30. So I'm assuming that's the Quest version. That's one of the downsides of having the newer hardware, right? Because you're gonna have the more expensive price. Although if they do a remaster of Arizona Sunshine on the PlayStation 5 VR, it'll be probably $40. It'll be
Yeah,
amazing.
I bought it when she bought it. It was on sale for like 26 something.
Oh, okay.
And it is on sale for a little bit better of a deal this week. Go figure. But I picked it up when she did. So as soon as I finally buy it on Quest, which I've struggled with for a year now, and finally broke down and did it, they put it on an even better sale a couple weeks later. But we'll get to Oculus Quest. Blair Witch VR Deluxe Edition is on sale on the PlayStation Network for $23.
Phew.
One of my favorite releases this year.
Yeah.
A good price for that. Bloody Zombies. Talk about some co-op zombie fun. Bloody Zombies is $3 on
Damn.
PlayStation right now.
Son of a bitch. That's cheap,
Um,
man. That's cheaper than a cheap cup of coffee.
yeah, I know, right? Because it's like exactly coffee costs more than Bloody Zombies. It's kind of nuts. Dead Secret, a nice dark narrative that's been around for a while, but people tend to recommend it even still. So Dead Secret, $6. And then we get to Doom 3. Doom 3 VR Edition just launched this year on PlayStation, already on sale. $10 for Doom 3 on PSVR,
Mm.
and that's amazing.
I was going to ask you this, Wes. Do I pick it up? I think I have access to it on PC VR. Is it worth? Is the aim controller? That's the thing, right? That's what it's all about.
I think you have access to this on. Well, did I buy this? I think we got a review key for this one.
I may not. Oh, yeah, I might check the Virtual Strangers account first, right? Before I go willy nilly buying copies of stuff I don't need
Well,
to.
I mean, it is just $10, right?
That's true.
So
That's true.
but I do think this is in our library. I think this, unless I'm mistaken, we got a key for that one, and whenever we get keys, I put it on that account.
Yeah.
So yeah, $10 for that. Doom VFR, which is an amazing title, an underrated title in my opinion. $7 on PlayStation right now. And then there's Falcon Age. Now, Falcon Age is one of those games that I was just talking about that I've never quite seen them on such a good deal. Falcon Age is $5 right now on
Ooh.
PlayStation.
Wow.
Like that's insane.
That is crazy. Do you think you're ever going to go in there, Wes, and check out this game? I mean, you're missing out on the fist bump and the hats, the little
Yeah, see,
outfits.
I could care less about any of that shit.
I
That's the
keep
reason I ain't doing
highlighting
it.
all the shit you say you don't care about, right? It's actually a pretty cool
Right.
exploration game. I think you'd like it.
Now that might sell me on it, but yeah, I don't really care about hats or fist bumps or any of that stuff. So
Well, the fist bumps, I definitely care about, but the hats, nah.
anyway, people say this is a solid game, and for $5, I mean, again, I've never seen it that cheap. It's kind of, I'd almost pick it up at that. I mean, it's $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 hours at least, as far as gameplay. Definitely worth $5. I think it's worth probably double that at least. I don't even know what I paid for it.
Yeah,
So,
for real. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted on sale. A lot of people like that title. It's on sale for $15. The deluxe version with the DLC is only $17, so that's a pretty significant discount for that. And then another great deal, Roots Ghost Giant. Um, $9 for Ghost
oh
Giant. This
God,
game launched for $30, and it's 9 now.
this is a really good game too. Really good story. Definitely worth checking out. Talk about showing off the beauties of VR, right? The scale, being able to look up diorama style, open stuff up. I feel a little creepy. I feel like a peeping Tom. I'm like peeping in windows. I'm like opening doors and just sticking my head in there and shit. And these people are doing stuff, you know? So cool.
Yeah, yeah. You know, a beautiful game from an artistic standpoint. But this game's all about the story for me. And, it may look at first glance like this is a game for children. This story, not really for children. This story has some very serious themes to it and is very much intended for an adult audience. So, a solid title and a great deal at $9.
Yeah. Steel.
Gorn is $10. Another popular game on the PlayStation Network. Home Sweet Home, one of the more talked about PSVR horror games, is on a half off sale at $15.
Oh wow.
Uh, and then we were talking about co-op zombie killing. My other go-to, Killing Floor Incursion, is on sale for $8. And let me tell you, Roots, this game is friggin' beautiful on the PlayStation.
Really?
Like this game looks like a PCVR game on PlayStation.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, there's definitely enough definitely a lot of games out there that I guess can claim co-op, but not good co-op, right? Or beautiful co-op. So it's definitely chaos, right? The
This is
gameplay.
another one of those games that I've beaten multiple times just because I went through it with different people. Because it's so cool. I mean, it's visceral. Like you can rip these zombies' arms off and beat them with it, and again, beautiful graphically. So this intense action kind of translates into the VR headset very well, and it's just fun.
Wow, that's crazy. You know what else is crazy, Wes? I'm blown away right now. I'm trying to remember the gun sequence, or the gunplay in Ghost Giant. Because Wolveraza says in the chat, I played through Ghost Giant. I liked it a lot. And if you know anything about Wolvie, he is a gun. Like it. When I think of you playing VR, it's all about shooting shit. So to think that you stopped and played a game like that and really enjoyed it, tells me a lot about the game, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I bet Wolvie gave it a review 4 out of 5 stars and left the feedback that if they want it 5 out of 5, then there needs to be
more,
manual reloading.
a more realistic manual reload. That's absolutely
Yeah.
true. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, Killing Floor Incursion, awesome deal at $8. Mask Maker, a game that we both enjoyed, which I didn't try it on PlayStation, but on PC, Mask Maker was pretty solid. $14 on PlayStation right
Oh,
now.
wow.
Paranormal Activity, one of the better horror games in the entire VR catalog, on a great sale right now on the PlayStation Network at $6. Good one there.
Hmm.
And then we come to the best game that I've ever played, or at least my favorite game that I've ever played. A game that still scares me every time I play it. Resident Evil 7, half off right now, $10. and the season pass is on sale as well to pick up all the DLC for like another $11. You get the for like $21, you can get the whole package, the base game and the DLC. And
Mm,
to this day, there still is no better game in VR when it comes to VR horror.
yeah. The only the only reason why the only difference for the new Resident Evil and it's really just timing wise is the hand presence. But this game is so good, you don't care. I don't care anyway. Some people do, but I'll tell you what, man. If you own a PlayStation 5, this is a must play because it is so good in the headset. I mean, it looks like the best PC VR game I've played, and it's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, and lots said about that gamepad style controls, but I mean, I got to be honest. When we said it last week with regards to Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 4 has full VR controls with hand presence and the whole nine, but it seems like a great flat game in VR, where this has gamepad controls, and this seems like a legit VR game,
Like it
right?
was built from the ground
So
up.
right,
Yeah,
right. So again, uh, I think a lot of the time people are overly critical of the gamepad style controls, especially with regards to games like this and the persistence, especially. Um, you can be immersed quite well if the game is done correctly, and this one was.
yeah, absolutely.
The Exorcist Legion VR complete series is on sale, $18 down from 25. A great deal there. And then last but not least, with PlayStation Network, the Room VR, A Dark Matter, is only $12 right
Oh
now on
God,
PlayStation. This game's like normally 25 or $30, right?
I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, this is the best damn game, escape the room game I've ever played. Like, so much so that thought I have to get this for my dad. Told my dad, here, I got this game. I know you're gonna like it. And he messaged me back a couple days later and said, you were so right. This is like perfect, right? Like everybody raves about this game. $8? Did you say
It's
$8?
12,
$12.
$12.
Either dog. Fuck, man, that's still cheap, dude. This is $30 all day long, right on the Quest, I believe, or 20. Yeah, I think it's $30. That's a
Yeah,
$8 or $12 is a good deal. I want it to be 8 though
yeah,
for some reason.
yeah. The PlayStation Network's kind of like it's like the Quest platform in that way. The games are cost a little bit more here. So to see this game at $12 is really it's significant. I don't think I've ever seen it on this good of a deal on PlayStation before. So
Yeah.
um, if you've been waiting to pick this one up, now is definitely the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And Onikazi says they're very different games. I agree. He's talking about Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 4 is a lot more action packed as far as constant shooting shit, whereas Resident Evil 7 is a lot more psychological, a lot more puzzle driven, right? So,
Yeah, I wish I could find ammo in Resident Evil 7 the way I found it in 4. Like, that'd be amazing.
yeah, absolutely. And you can't just drop a kick on people. You know what I mean?
Right.
They've made it pretty easy to do melee in that
Yeah,
game as
no,
well.
no, no roundhouse kicks in Resident Evil 7.
No.
Anyway, that's going to wrap up PlayStation and bring us into your reminder for the Epic Game Store free game of the week. A good one this week, Roots Dark, the complete edition. This is a very popular, creepy PC flat game. Um, a lot of people love this game, Roots, and what I really love about it is it has an active Vorpex profile that reportedly works very well, and you can just tell by looking at it. This is one of those games like Little Nightmares or My Friend Pedro. It's really going to pop in 3D.
Yeah, looks super cool too, right? Looks like a puzzle game or I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on with the environments where you're able to walk up walls and stuff, and I don't know or change like how you do it. It seems like it could be a lot like overwhelming almost, but it's probably simple. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game. This is kind of become a genre in puzzle games with one of these things where you can rotate the room and find your way through it. So yeah, and it certainly has an awesome looking art style. And again, people love this game, and you can play it in VR with the right software. So I'm happy to be receiving this in my Epic Games collection this month. If we had a second October to play through, I'm sure I would stream this game. But
Hell yeah.
the time for that has come and gone, I guess.
That's done, dude. Phil Yarn joining the conversation says Little Nightmare 2 was epic. I never got a chance to check that out. I think I might have tried it in 4 packs. I don't remember, but I didn't really play through it.
Yeah, I started playing the first one on Vorpex so that I could play the second one, which I never finished the first one yet. But I really enjoyed the first one. It's there's some disturbing things in that game, man, for real.
Nightmares.
Yep, for real. They don't call it that for nothing.
Yeah, Onikazi says, I'm sure PD will have a Warpax video up very soon. I'm sure. I definitely agree.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't have one up already, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Mr. Vorpax.
That's right. Anyway, it's free for a very limited time on Epic Game Store. Just a couple days left to pick up Dark Complete Edition. Do it now while you're thinking about it, so that you're not like me a week later saying, "Damn it, I forgot to pick that up." So these weeks, we don't do free stuff and killer deals every week now, Roots. So now I'm starting to like lapse on my Epic Game Store and not pick these things up every week because my show isn't here to remind me to do it.
Yeah, me too, actually. And now it wants me to log in or something, dude. It's been so long. I don't remember what password is. I'm not dealing with that shit right now. Got a show to do. I'll have to remind me later, Wes.
You know who loves it when it's so long, Roots?
My mom!
Oh, yeah, she does. She will not complain. I guarantee.
Moving on to Oculus Quest, Roots, we recently had a fairly substantial Oculus Quest sale, which is not the most common thing. You don't see this every day, but now we have another one, a Halloween sale
Oh, God.
on the Oculus Quest store. Lots of great deals. We didn't even list them all here, and we've got a ton listed. Be sure to go check it out for yourself because, again, we left some great titles out of the list. But these sales, guys, take note. These sales are they end tomorrow, so you got a day left. If any of this stuff sounds like a great deal, and to be honest, I don't know how it couldn't sound like a great deal. You need to go ahead and do it. Don't wait until the price goes back up and then say, "Damn it, I forgot to click on so and so and pick the game up."
Yep,
Uh,
absolutely.
anyway, starting with Jupiter God, on sale for 1/3 off. $10 for Jupiter God right now, Roots. And again, Jupiter God getting a significant
Oh, wow.
update with a bunch of new levels this week and a brand new Halloween game mode as well. Um, an amazing value, this game at full price. The fact that this goes on sale for any amount of money off blows my mind. Everybody should own this at $10.
I just bought this game for my dad like a month ago, and I don't regret paying extra because it goes to such a good developer. But my thing is like I'm hoping he's getting something out of it because he was like, I'm just still trying to figure out what's going on in this game. That last time I talked to him, and I thought, maybe it was too much. I don't know, man. Does your dad
No, I mean,
swing around in this game or what?
my dad is very limited with what he can do in VR. He's not a gamer at all. He pretty much plays Ultra Wings. That's pretty much his thing. He's a big. He's always been in the flying.
Oh,
Like
World War
that's one of
One,
his.
right? Or that one?
Yeah, well, I thought maybe about putting him in that, but again, that one even a bit more advanced with regards to controls
True.
because you're doing more than flying. You're fighting and going on missions and stuff. But, I'm sure if he could get the hang of the controls, he'd love that. So
I love
we
the
might give
Jupiter
it a
God.
shot with him. Next time he's here, maybe we'll put him in Warplanes and see how he likes it. And if he likes it, maybe we'll hook him up.
Put him in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
sure he'd
not.
love that. He liked
Hey.
Rush of Blood. Like he really liked Rush of
Did
Blood.
he really?
So.
Well, everybody loves roller coasters, and if they're not, wusses, they're gonna. I mean, unless you have like a severe clown fear, that'd be about the only thing I could see somebody noping out real quick in that game.
Rush of Blood's a great demo title. Not only because it is easy to pick up. Anybody can play that game. Like anybody can pick it up. It's just shooting. sit there and literally shoot at things. Like anybody can do that, but I mean, it's a very intense experience. It makes an impression on people right away, and it's beautiful. Still one of the more beautiful games I've ever played. I was just in Rush of Blood the day before yesterday,
Nice.
working on a project, and it never. You know, after all this time, uh, and all the times that I've played through this game, I actually set a personal best at the level I played through. Like I played it one time, went through it, killed it, and beat all my previous high scores.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was fun.
Yeah, it is. That's crazy. Wolveraza says leave him alone. He does not like clowns, apparently. Which I know I remember that about.
I killed them. I killed them for you. Don't
Yes,
worry about
yes. Like I've said before, man, it's not the clowns, dude. It's the way they do it. Like when anybody is walking at you in a brisk fashion, like they're about to stab you in the freaking eyeball, and then you put a clown costume on them as well. It really does leave an impression. Just cool.
Anyway, awesome deals on Oculus Quest this week. Face Your Fears 2, a
Ooh.
title that often gets overlooked. It's not the best VR game in the world, Roots, but it's certainly not the worst either. I enjoyed my time playing Face Your Fears 2, and it's on a good sale right now for $13. So if you're into horror games, you have an Oculus Quest, and you want a solid title for not much money, Face Your Fears 2 is a good one.
That's like a good haunted
Um,
house, right? It's amazing. I like it.
Yeah, Face Your Fears 2 is actually it's kind of like two games in one.
Mhm.
It's story driven campaign, but there's two of them. There's two separate, completely separate, unrelated story driven campaigns in it. They're both like a couple hours each, and it was really good, and I enjoyed both of them. So.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Affected the Manor Complete Edition we just spoke about on the PlayStation store, also on sale on the Oculus Quest, same price, $8. You get anything on Oculus Quest for $10 or less, you're doing a good, you're doing good, right?
Yeah, especially with all that content. So
And that brings us to our next title, Roots, and this is interesting to me because this is a title that we've debated on picking up since it launched with the Oculus Quest 1, but we never have got it. We never have actually pulled the trigger because it never goes on sale. It never goes on sale. It's on sale. Dead and Buried 2 is on sale right now for $13. This is co-op shooter for Oculus Quest 2 exclusively. And I really enjoyed the first one on Oculus Rift,
hmm.
so I imagine this is going to be just more of the same.
Yeah, I almost bought this a while ago. Remember we were talking about the coupons and what to use it on, and then people talked me out of it. And I know I can't remember why people were saying, uh not to get it, but I mean I always thought it looked pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's like a haunted western, right? You got all these ghosts coming at you in the saloon, and it just looks like a good time. And really, for $13, I mean, how much are you risking?
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? It's $13.
That's true. That's very true.
So perhaps the time has finally come that Roots and I both throw down the money and check this one out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, Blair Witch, we already talked about as one of my favorite releases this year. I really love Blair Witch in VR. It's on sale for $21 on Oculus Quest. Worth it all day long. As is Lies Beneath. You want to talk about horror games on Oculus Quest? Lies Beneath, probably the best horror game on Oculus Quest, is $21 right now. And we've talked a lot about Lies Beneath. It's a great game.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
Also $21 this week, Roots Mist. And I don't think that there's very much we could say about Mist that people don't already know. This game's been around for decades at this point, made its way into VR this past year. And as is normally the case, it's the best version. The latest version is the best version. And thus is the case as well with Mist.
Yeah, $21, man. What a good deal for this game.
Yeah, normally 30. Classic puzzle game comes to life in VR.
Less than a
Just
year
a great
old,
game.
right?
Yeah, less than exactly less than a year old, And yeah, I think $21 is a no brainer for this if you like puzzle games.
Yeah, absolutely. This is cross-buy, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it ever came out on the Rift Store. To be honest, I know it came out on Steam.
I could have sworn.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure I've. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I've tried it
I can.
on the Oculus version, but maybe not. Maybe it was the Steam version.
Yeah. Well, we get right. We did play it on PC. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is cross by 100%.
Yeah,
So you're right. Yeah. So $21 you can buy this
Steel.
on Quest and then get the PC version included with that as well.
Yeah, that's what a good deal, man. Definitely worth picking up for sure if you like puzzle games. One of the best.
Yeah, it was great on Quest and it was even better on Rift just because it was so much more detailed on the PC.
As Wolveraza says, it's on Viveport. Is it on
Yeah, that
Viveport
is right.
too?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what a
for
great
sure.
deal, man. That's a good deal too.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get to Viport, friend. Believe you me. Um, Battle Sister.
Ooh,
Talk about eye candy in VR. People say Battle Sister is just beautiful, and there is a co-op horror mode in that one as well. $19 for Battle Sister. Warhammer 40K Battle Sister. Uh, right now. Star Wars Pinball, a game
wow.
that when it launched, kind of struggled a little bit with the price that it launched at. No complaints out of me this week. $17 for Star Wars Pinball, and I say worth it all day long.
Yeah, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, pinball in VR is amazing. They did a really good job, and it's not just pinball. Wes figured that out, even though he was
No,
tongue in cheek.
it's not. It's not just pinball. It's pinball and a few other things.
Yeah,
This is just pinball.
it's
This is
just
just pinball.
it's just pinball.
No, it's not just pinball. There's some really cool fan service going on here. If you're a Star Wars fan, there's a lot of cool stuff that you'll say, "Wow!" It's why we would go into VR to say "Wow" about shit. And there's some wow moments in the Star Wars pinball for sure.
Yep.
Let's see, where are we? Oh yeah, we're gonna wrap up Oculus Quest with a game we already talked about, Arizona Sunshine. Um, I just paid $26 for it a couple weeks ago. On sale for half off right now, $20 on
Wow.
Oculus Quest. Probably the cheapest I've ever seen Arizona Sunshine on Oculus Quest. You could tell Vertigo has a new game getting ready to come out, right? Like they're
Yeah.
finally starting to drop the price on Arizona Sunshine a little bit.
What a good deal. Now I'm like, do I buy this game for my dad? He doesn't. I could play this pretty easy, right? It's got a good story.
It's slow, man. I don't know he'll be able to pick it up by himself really easily, but what you do is you put him in one headset, you put yourself in another, and this is what I use Arizona Sunshine for is to teach people how to play full 6 Degrees of Freedom VR. This is a great way to teach people how to use locomotion and shooting in VR because it's so slow paced. You can see these zombies a mile away and take your time learning the controls, learning how to reload, pick up ammo, and search. Uh, and then progress at your own speed.
Look how
So
good it looks. The enhanced version too, right?
yeah, yeah, it's not bad, man. For standalone, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, uh,
Pros at Vertigo Games.
Onikazi says he's looking forward to the other Warhammer game that's on its way. I am as well, and I don't know if it's archived out there, but Mash Daddy did a really good interview with the dev for that and went into detail and lore. And there's this developer really is going deep with his game, so that's what makes me so excited about that game was that interview. So if you haven't checked
Yeah,
it out, if it's still out there, check it out. It was definitely good.
yeah. Eric talked to our friend Peter from Carbon
Yeah.
Studio. I was just kind of the head guy over there about Warhammer Age of Sigmar Tempest Fall, um, which we just learned is coming out very soon, a lot sooner than even I expected. Just a few weeks away that game,
Wow.
and it's a game that I played in the beta testing phases, and that's all I can say.
hmm So what do
It's
you
coming
think?
soon.
I can't wait, dude. Technoglitch says, how much do you think After the Fall will cost? I think 40 is probably a good bet, but it could be 50 or
40 bucks.
60, man. You know,
Yeah, I think $40. $40 is where that game should be priced. If they price it higher than that, then we're gonna give them a firm talking to.
unless it's the
When it
best game I've ever played, then you know, but we'll see.
notably listed as coming soon on Viveport Infinity as well.
Wow. Well, it's right around the corner, man.
Yep. Hopefully, it's a day and date Infinity launch. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
absolutely.
multiplayer game, a cross-platform multiplayer game. This is going to be a great game for Infinity.
Yeah. Onikazi's asking Mash if he's got a link. I'll tell you what, Onikazi, Mash and I can put our heads together and we'll try to figure out how to get a link in the Discord. And 'cause it is a really good
for
interview.
sure.
Really good interview.
Yeah. Eric's been doing a lot of developer interviews over there on his Facebook live stream, VR Gamer Live or whatever he calls it. It's really good work he's doing over there. So if you guys haven't joined the group already, I'm pretty sure I got it linked down below.
Yep.
And if I don't, I will. I'm pretty sure I have it down there though. You guys join the Facebook group,
Yep.
and
Get some free shit, dude.
something. I mean, well, it's not only that. I mean, they're kind of our partners now, and it's something I'm becoming more and more involved with over time. And it's again, Eric's doing a lot of cool stuff over there that we're not doing so much of over here. Developer interviews and stuff like that, um, which is something we may or may not be dabbling more into, but not in the conventional format like Eric's been doing. So he's been doing good work over there. Be sure to go check it out.
Yep.
All right, let's see. We are at the Oculus Quest Daily Deal, The Exorcist Legion VR, all episodes, $18. Uh, one of the scariest games you could possibly have on a standalone VR system, and a great price.
It's crazy that these are coming out. I guess the sale's been on for a little bit, but man, Halloween's tomorrow. You got,
Yep.
you know, you can buy. There's so many good deals, and they're all like these are the best of the best horror stuff, right? A lot of them, anyway.
Yep. They're all on sale.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we're going to pick up the pace a little bit as the time begins to wind down. I don't want to short sell the last segment. So let's move along to the Oculus Quest bundles, and 4 great bundles this week, Roots. And they were all good. I listed every one of them. Starting with Sniper Elite, which is being bundled with Warplanes
Oh wow.
for $40, and that's great, dude. That's a great deal. 2 great games, and the more I think about it, Roots, and I think about it often, I'm not so sure that Sniper Elite's not my game of the year this year. I love Sniper Elite, man. It's so good, and I don't know if anything else has come out this year that I'm digging more than this game.
I know. Well, that's why I really liked your idea of getting once we get our list of games for the potential game of the year, we have that lull, right? As we're getting ready, we're also going to be replaying through a lot of actually all of these games and getting a refreshed taste of what you know. So you'll remember. We'll go back to this thing and think, "Fuck, man, it was look. This is good." You know what I mean? So yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I can't remember if it's going to be my top or not, but there's just so many games out there, man.
Yeah, I love Sniper Elite. It's so good. Another game I was playing recently, and still just as fun as it was on day one. I love it.
Ashy wash.
Anyway,
Same. Still as fun as
right.
it was on day one. Absolutely.
As much as I love Sniper Elite and Warplanes, if I had to pick a winner out of all these bundles, it's this next bundle. 3 games: Lies Beneath, The Exorcist Legion VR, Wraith,
Oh
The
God.
Oblivion Afterlife. 3 of the best horror games in VR, all bundled together for $59. Damn, man, that's a good bundle.
Yeah, they're all 3 good games. Especially Wraith and Lies Beneath to me are some of my favorite horror experiences. Lies Beneath is so unique. I mean, didn't this rank really high on yours and Eric's list, right, of horror games for the Quest 2? Like top
Yeah.
1 or 2, right? You said there was a couple
Yeah,
that were tied for the first couple.
we had a 3-way tie for first place pretty much. And well, I mean, we did and we didn't. We did list them in an order. But I mean, we said that pretty much any one of the top 3 could have been number 1, depending on what day it is. We go back and forth on it, and two of the three are in this bundle: Lies Beneath and Wraith Afterlife. And the other title was Blair Witch, which we've already mentioned a couple of
Can you
times
imagine
during
if
the
that was
show.
in there as the third
Yeah,
Blair
it'd be
Witch?
nuts.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, Exorcist is nothing to sneeze at, man.
True.
Exorcist is awesome too.
That is true.
So, yeah, man, a great bundle at $59.
Man, what a great time for people like your sister to be coming into VR. All these amazing, as long as you got money. Otherwise, it's not a very good time.
Uh, uh, maybe you want some co-op arcade style action going on this week. Well, we've got the bundle for you. Path of the Warrior is bundled up with Mini Motor Racing X, two great multiplayer games in VR. One low price, $23 for those two titles. Again, $23 for any two Oculus Quest titles is kind of nuts, especially when you're talking about high quality stuff like this.
Yeah, both amazing games.
Yeah, great. As is Yuki, which is being bundled up with Sirento this week.
Ooh,
$31. Yuki just got a brand new endless mode. Fun game and a couple
so
of great
cool.
games. Sirento, kind of a VR classic, at a great price, $31.
This is Masher's one of his favorite games of the year, and it's amazing. And coupled with Sirento, man, what a good deal for $31.
Yeah, great deal. Anyway, so that's going to wrap up Oculus Quest. A ton of great deals. And again, we didn't even list them all. So you're going to want to go check it out for yourself. But again, only available for another day. If any of this stuff sounded good to you, or if you're like me and all of it sounded good and you have to pick which ones you can get, do it quickly. Don't wait until it's too late. And then you'll have to wait all the way up until the Black Friday sale in 3 weeks to pick up your title.
Ah, man, so many things going on sale soon.
Everything goes on sale in November. Everything.
Yeah. Well, the question is, will we be able to find it if it's on sale? Get it now.
Anyway, let's move on quickly and take a look at Steam. Just as many great deals on Steam. I mean, there's so many good deals on Steam Roots that at a certain point I just had to stop. I just stopped looking at it. Like normally I make it to the end of the list and pick out my favorites. But with Steam this week, I was just like, you know what? This is just, it's enough. We'll stop here. And I didn't even make it to the end. So let's start rolling through this list. The Forest is on sale this week. This is well, up until recently was the definitive VR survival game. Still the only one that lets you do like this 4-player multiplayer. And it's only $8 on Steam right now.
It's a steal at $8.
Yeah, full-fledged survival game that recently, well, relatively recently, was made over for VR and is much better now than it originally was.
And Wolveraza says the Steam sale knocked him over the head and robbed his wallet. I feel
It's
for you,
about
bro.
to get you all over again. It's about to get you all
That's
over again.
right.
I have a feeling. Pistol Whip is on sale.
Ooh.
In my opinion, still the best rhythm game. $21. Boneworks on sale. One of the most immersive games that I've ever played in VR. $24 for Boneworks right now, Roots.
That's crazy. This is one of those games that I kept struggling with. I wanted to buy it, didn't buy it. Finally bought it on the Oculus store last month. But if I didn't, I'd be tempted right now. It's really good. Definitely worth it.
It's this game is it's got a multiplayer mod as well.
Does it really?
It does.
Yeah, we should check that out, man. This is supposedly they've got a version of this coming to the Quest too, right? Maybe the whole game, maybe a different game, supposedly a different game.
Yeah. Project 4. I think it is going to be a different entry but it's from the Boneworks universe, if you can even call it that. Yeah, coming to Quest, coming to PlayStation VR as well. PlayStation, the next gen PSVR.
Let me ask you this: do you think the devs learned their lesson and will fix some of the gripes that people had, or do you think they're so pig-headed about stuff that they ain't doing? Because they were so snarky about any complaints, right?
These guys are artists by the strictest definition of the word, and they're making games for themselves. And
Well, that's good.
if you guys dig their games, then good. But they're not cloudhead games over here making pistol whip trying to make people happy. They don't give a shit.
You kind
They're
of have to
making their game the way they want to make it.
you kind of have to respect it, I guess. You know,
Oh, for sure,
a
for
double
sure.
thumbs up, right? I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, a great game, and an awesome price at $24.
Yep.
Must own. Legendary Tales, normally fucking crazy expensive at $35. Now just kind of expensive at $31. So
Mm.
if you're wanting to get in on that train, now is the time, $31. Moss, one of the all-time must-own VR games, about to get a sequel. The original on sale for $12, which is an amazing price for that.
Yep.
And then we have a Hell Split Arena, which just saw its second birthday. Um, when it comes to all of these melee, wave based melee games, this is my favorite I've ever played. I love Hell Split Arena. It's so fun. It's so beautiful graphically. And I mean, it's a game that they've just polished the shit out of.
It's just one of those games you forget, right? Because it's been a couple years now, and there's been just game after game after game. It's a good game to go back into, right?
Yep. Yep. $20 too is a great price for it.
Yeah, really good deal.
Duck Season, a cool take on the old Duck Hunt NES game. Duck Season is on sale for $12. Doesn't go on sale as much as it used to. So if that's a game that interests you, time to pick it up.
Worth playing through.
Walkabout, yeah, for sure. Walkabout Mini Golf is on sale for $13. A community favorite, everybody's favorite. Everybody loves Walkabout Mini Golf. On sale for $13 on Steam. Cross-platform play included. Uh, Good deal. And then we come to Population One, and a game that just had some recent announcements. A game which continues to grow in scope and have frequent events to keep people engaged, keep the game fresh, and certainly a good deal at $21.
Yeah, the Hay Maze Wes is coming back, bro. I heard that on a massive stream. I was so excited. That's my claim. I wonder if they're gonna bring the Scarecrow back or some variation of it, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I never got to experience the hay maze, so I remember you talking about it and complaining when it went away.
Hmm. It was just my place to go. I loved to go into it, because you never knew. It was a big area that, you had this maze where everybody's going in, and it was cool. I liked it.
That, as well as many other things, coming back soon to Population One, including solos mode that they're getting ready to break out. So, lots going on there as usual.
Nice.
Abduction, one of my favorite VR puzzle games, if not my very favorite, on sale for $12 right now. Demio, a very popular game right now, a game you don't see go on sale very often, on sale for 10% off at $27 on Steam.
Wow.
Carnage Chronicles, one of the uh, best co-op titles in VR, an amazing title that just recently came out of early access on a great deal this week, a great deal at $12.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then there's Cosmo Dread, which is another relatively recent release, a fun horror game that is procedurally generated from the creators of Dread Halls. I really like Cosmo Dread Roots, and for $10, I mean, shit, you can't beat that.
That's crazy, dude. That's cheap as hell. It's really good. What this game's got several hours of content. Amazing deal.
Yeah, if you're like me, it's going to take many, many hours to get through it, because I mean, it's the progress is a bit slow, especially at first.
Yeah, it's not an easy game. That's for sure.
Blair Witch VR, we have talked about multiple times already. The best deal on Blair Witch VR, uh, the one that Steam is having right now, $19 for Blair Witch on Steam. Amazing deal. Paper Beast on a good deal at $10. Organ Quarter, a PC exclusive horror game, one that people like to bring up a lot when you talk about VR horror. $12 for Organ Quarter right now. One that I like to talk about when we talk about horror games, it's not exactly a horror game, but it's a dark psychological thriller that I think everyone should play. Transference is only $5 right now. This is an awesome experience, Roots.
$5, dude. What was the original
$5,
cost? This was actually an expensive game. That was the
30
big
bucks.
$30. And that was the biggest gripe is, man, this is only 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe experience, like a movie experience, really well done by Elijah Wood, right? Helped
Yep.
put this out for $5. This is a no-brainer, dude. That's cheaper than a fucking movie ticket, dude. Gosh,
Yeah,
that's
this
crazy.
game published. Yeah, this game published by a Hollywood film studio. This is published by Spectrovision, and it's that level of quality. So cool. The art style in this game and the dark narrative. I just love this experience. I was happy playing this 3 hour game after I paid $30 for it. If that tells you anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Demon said picked up Resident Evil 2 on sale, ready for the mod. That's probably not a bad idea, right?
Very good idea, actually. After seeing our friend Gamertag play Resident Evil 2 in VR, it looked great, dude. It looked great.
It's crazy,
Can't wait to
man.
try it.
It's crazy.
Talk about a good deal, Roots. How about Vanishing Realms? $2 for Vanishing Realms right now.
That's just that's almost like a crime, dude. Like that is cheap.
It's a stupid deal, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
stupid cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and there's the phone telling me to pick it up. All right, coming down the stretch here, we have Dead Effect 2, a game which Roots has talked about many times as a fun co-op experience. $7 for that. Hello Puppets, a great horror comedy game in VR, very unique game at $12. Roots, the best Servius game in yours and my opinion that we've seen yet is Westworld Awakening. You can own it on Steam today for $6.
That's crazy, dude. That's another cheap price. And I mean, this is another game that was so expensive when it first came out, $30, right? It was well worth
Something
it.
like that.
But what's crazy is I started thinking this is another Viveport Infinity. I think Viveport Infinity is
Well, it
helping.
was. I don't know if it still is, but it was on Viveport Infinity.
Okay, well, I think it's helping drive some of these prices to reasonable costs as well. You know?
I would call $6 more than reasonable for this. It's amazing.
Well, now
price.
for sure, $6. That's a no-brainer, dude. This is the best. This was so good that I watched the show first by Wes's suggestion and was so glad that I did. If you're gonna play this game and you're interested in the series at all, definitely watch season 1 first because it will have some spoilers in it for you that you don't want to have spoiled.
Absolutely. Phil Yarn says Dead Effect is the most underrated co-op VR game, period.
Yeah, it's really good, Wes. It's very deep. It's got because it was a flat game, I believe, brought into VR, and it's just as far as all the upgrades, there's just so much to it. It's really good.
Check it out soon.
Yep.
Everslot, one of the more popular releases this year, one of my favorite releases this year, is on sale right now for $17. Scanner Sombra, which is kind of a cult classic VR horror game. Roots, at the end of my last stream, before I signed off, it was the Half-Life Alex mod stream I did last week. Before I signed off, I did an hour or two in Scanner Sombra. I did about an hour in it. I was really impressed. It was a really cool concept, and it's on sale right now for $1.
Wow,
So I suggest everyone go pick it up. It's a very interesting game.
that's crazy.
Yep. And then we come to Res Infinite, which is a must-own VR game in my opinion. It's a classic flat game brought into VR, an amazing experience, and only $12 on Steam right now.
Yeah, it's a steal.
All right, one more thing to mention from Steam, and it is this week's deal of the week. Polybius and Moose Life and Minotaur Arcade, any of the Jeff Minter Llamasoft classics can be had on Steam right now for $2. Anyone you want. Minotaur Arcade, Moose Life, or in my opinion, the best, Polybius. $2 for each of those is just that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous, dude. $2 worth it all day long on every one of them. So definitely pick them up, and you won't regret it. I think I need to
I've
pick up
talked
this game. I think I played it because you own it. So I'm gonna buy it, Wes.
No, you own Polybius.
Do
Roots.
I? I
I'm
know I
quite
one of them.
sure.
I play through your thing, so I'm gonna buy whichever one. Let me check and see in real time.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is which. They're all in there. They're all in the catalog. Um, Anyway, they're all $2 right now. Polybius is a game that I think everyone should own. I think it's a must-own VR title. You don't understand by looking at the video how insane this game is. It is nuts. It's a unique experience, one of a kind. I promise you, if you play this game, you will smile from ear to ear, and you won't be able to stop. It's the fastest game I've ever played, and it's insanity.
Yeah, it's the Resident Infinite that I don't own.
Right.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the show this week and every week. The Viveport Report, and a great deal going on Viveport right now. Get this, guys. If you subscribe to Infinity Annual, you will receive 2 titles to keep forever. So even after your subscription lapses, you will be able to keep The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners and Everslot, a new release. So we have the best VR game ever, and we have a popular new release, Everslot. Uh, if you subscribe to Infinity Annual, you get to keep those 2 games. So like after you subtract the cost of those 2 games out of like the annual price, it's only like $50 for the service for a year, which is it's pretty damn good for what is already the best deal in VR without the free games. So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Especially, I mean, just to play all the amazing games, or maybe you're one of those people that wants to play along with the strangers when we do our best of Viveport, because we play those games, man, because we can, and
Right.
I think some of those are the best games we've played just because of the content we're creating. So definitely want to get
Yeah,
in on that. And you know what's kind of crazy, Wes? This is how good Viveport Infinity is with the people that run it. They're giving away we're giving away a 3-month subscription, right?
Yep. And we are about to get to that. But I do want to mention that you don't have to. Maybe you can't afford to do the annual thing and pay for a year of it all at once. If you want to do monthly, they've got something in there for you as well. We've already talked about Arizona Sunshine a bunch in this episode. If you subscribe to Infinity monthly right now, you get a copy of Arizona Sunshine to keep forever.
Wow.
So something for the monthly people, something for the annual people. There is a link in the description down below. If you're thinking about doing this, please click that link and go check it out. And again, it's already the best deal in VR. We say it every week. This just is kind of like the cherry on top. This promotion is running through November the 4th. So again, this is something you're interested in. Don't wait. Click the link in the description. Go sign up and get access to your 900 plus Viveport Infinity titles. Just an amazing deal.
Yeah, one thing we don't stress enough too, Wes. We've mentioned it. Developers actually get paid per time as well on these. So, like, if you've got a copy of something in your Steam library already, but it's on Viveport Infinity, and you really love the game, you love the developers, why not pop over there and play it on Viveport Infinity? Give the platform love because you already have the platform, and give the developers more money in their pocket. So I think that's kind of cool the way they do
That's a
that as
good
well.
point. That's a good point, Roots. If you own a game and you also have Infinity, play the Infinity version. Support your developers. I promise you that most of the time these games run just as good on Infinity as they do in Steam.
Yep.
Most of the time, it's actually just the Steam copy. So,
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
anyway, we did have a couple new titles hit Infinity this week. Hell Road VR, a game that we actually covered recently, an amazing game, has now entered the Infinity catalog. Roots, I mean, just a perfect title for Infinity, right? I mean, this is a game with a lot of replayability.
Yeah, and it's perfect time to get in there, man. Then you got the Halloween update right here. You could play it on Halloween. You could have pumpkin shit coming at your face. You know who else likes pumpkin shit coming at their face?
My mom!
But I'll tell you what, this is crazy, dude. The game in general is already cool. And they really polished it up, and definitely you can play it for free on Viveport Infinity now.
Raza says we talked him into buying Infinity, and it's the best decision that he's made in VR, financially at least.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, there's so many games that even if you're a collector like myself, or you love to own games and you want to own the game, and say you love Steam and you're Jorillo and you have to have it on Steam, it's a good way to try the game on Viveport Infinity. See if you like it, see if it's worth buying. But I would recommend, if you're already playing it on Viveport, why not buy it there? So
Also new to Infinity this week, Squingle just hit Viport Infinity yesterday, Roots. This is a game that we recently covered as well. A great original psychedelic VR puzzler. This game's a lot of fun, and it's you can't really tell from the flat video just how cool this is in VR.
yeah, that's super crazy. Type of game that you could only is possible in VR, and it's also a game that you might be hesitant to check out. Another reason why Viveport Infinity is amazing.
Absolutely. So those of you out there who have Infinity, check out Squingle, check out Hellroad. Those of you who don't, subscribe through the link in the description there and get your free games.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
and and that brings us to this week's free stuff of the week. And the free stuff of the week is literally Viport Infinity. As Roots mentioned a moment ago, we have a 3-month subscription of Viport Infinity to give away to one lucky viewer, courtesy of our friends at Viveport. Big thank you to them for their ongoing support of our channel. The, you know, this is the closest thing to a sponsor that we've ever had, and it isn't anything that we've ever done on paper. But Viport people for the last year have been very supportive of our channel and very gracious to give us access to the entire Viport catalog, not just the Infinity titles, but the whole thing. So we want to just go ahead and thank them for continuing to support our channel and help us to get to the next level. But anyway, if you're interested in checking out Viport Infinity, if you would like to win this 3-month Viport Infinity subscription, all you have to do is two things. One, subscribe. And if you haven't done that already, I don't know what your damn problem is anyway. It's just it's a big red button there. All you got to do is click on it, click the bell right next to it, and you're going to be able to keep up to date with all of our awesome content as it releases. The other thing you have to do, comment. Leave a comment down below that says, I would like to enter the Viport Infinity giveaway. And then come back here this Wednesday, which is going to be a very special episode for us. Again, you're not going to want to miss it. Anyway, come back on Wednesday. We will draw a winner from the comments, and that person will get 3 months of friggin' endless VR to play. So, again, it's as easy and free as clicking the big red button and leaving a comment saying that you want to enter. And in a few days, we will name the winner.
Absolutely. Alan Care wants to know what Vive is going to port over. What game? I'm not sure. I'm kind of missing. I feel like I should know exactly what you're talking about, Alan Care. So I guarantee you know exactly what you're saying. For some reason I'm missing
Maybe
it.
it's a joke. Maybe it's just a little word play. Vive port. What's Vive going to port?
Oh, I gotcha. Well, I don't know. Everything.
Anyway, Daddy is late for work, so we're going to have to sign off here. I want to thank everyone who has tuned in. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, ring the bell. And then, of course, don't forget the Virtual Strangers Discord. There's an invitation down below. We live there 24/7, and we are opening our doors to you to come join the community, join the love. It's not always love. Sometimes it's vehement fiery hatred, but
Mm.
it's all it's all among friends. It's all in good all we all love VR. We all love VR. So no matter how heated it gets there, sometimes, um, we do all have this common passion, and that keeps us a tight knit group. So the Virtual Strangers Discord invitation down below. Come join us. We'll keep the lights on for you.
Absolutely. And remember, I'm streaming Resident Evil 4. Probably give me about 20-30 minutes just to not be on air for a minute. And then I'll be streaming on the Virtual Strangers channel. So watch for it.
Yeah, click that bell and you'll know when he goes live. Anyway, with that said, friends, I'd like to thank you all once again for watching. For Roots, I'm Wes. We'll see you tomorrow, friends. Bye now.